Hey everyone, this is Ray with the channel LovewaterHealing, and I'm here to do a reading for all my Geminis for the month of January. Thanks so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Yes, I know we're a couple days late, and I appreciate you knowing that, and I am going with the flow of the energy and where it takes me. So I felt like doing readings for you guys for January, so we are going to do some readings for January. Okay, Gemini, what do we have for January? What's for Gemini for January? Okay. It says your word. It says choose one word that best describes your deepest value. Affirm it, hold it dear, remember it, breathe life into it, and live it. Live it is the point. This word will be a guide and a support in your daily life. It will provide a foundation for choice and action, bringing much clarity. Keep this word as long as it inspires you and feels good. When it no longer does either of these, a new word will emerge that connects to your deepest value. Feel the creative unfolding of life. So choose a word, affirm it deeply, breathe into it, and then live it. Whew. Okay, Gemini, that's your challenge, I guess, for the month of January. Find that one word. Joy, happiness, love, let go, forgive, whatever it is, and then live it and enjoy it, and then get yourself back into the motion of, the next word that you can focus on. I think that's great. You've been hanging in there. There's a new beginning, a rebirth that's happening for you, and you feel like you need to sacrifice to get yourself there. And I'm telling you right now, you don't have to sacrifice anything, Gemini. Nothing at all needs to be sacrificed. You need to focus on sacrificing your own thought pattern and emotion. You need to be in a space where you're saying to yourself, this no longer requires or needs my attention. This just needs to be in a space and a place and feel like it means something more. And this word can be so sacred and easy for you that you're off of that waiting game. You're just hanging in there in some cases and just having fun. There's an inheritance or some family property that's coming in for you here in the month of January. I feel like it's actually March, but it's January is when everything starts. And then there's a time that you need for rest and recovery, Gemini. Because once you really focus on your word and having faith in yourself and really putting everything forward, all these things start to fast forward in your life super fast. So then you feel like, oh, no, I'm pulling it back. It's too fast for me to handle, even though we know that's not true. The way that your mind works, the way that you're able to take apart and put back together the things around you, not only in the emotional and physical realms, but in the spiritual realms as well. Like you have this ability to be able to solve any puzzle that comes your way. And you feel like it's your duty to do so. And what I'm saying to you is that you don't have to do those things. You don't have to solve puzzles that come across your doorstep unless it really brings you joy. You just have to work on your own emotional scale and frequency and where you lie in it. You just have to work on what is that one word that I'm focusing on and that I'm going to live and breathe as part of who I am. And when that word no longer feels good to me, I'm going to focus and find a different one that brings me into a next step and brings me into a place. And even if that word you decide to use is faith, then use that word, but live it and breathe it and be part of it. And have faith in the process. Have faith in your frequency. Have faith that when you are in a place that is challenging to you, you know that it's temporary, and that if you move yourself up the emotional scale, you will see how temporary the situation is. You'll see how easy and temporary it feels. You won't feel like you have to continue to push your way through to find that next place that feels good, because you'll already feel good. And that's part of the existence and the part in January here for you, that given something so simple as to choose one word to focus on really helps you to focus. I know. Whew. So that rest and recovery is going to come in real nicely for you. And if even if that rest and recovery means that you're sleeping a couple extra hours, you're actually sleeping like 8 hours a night, you're actually giving yourself the opportunity to rest and recover, which means you're not up doing things for other people, but you're taking care of yourself, and you have faith that in taking care of yourself, it'll bring you to a better place, a better space, and feel more delicious about where you're at and who you are. I think that's perfect. Let go. So the fairies are telling you right now that you need to surrender the need to control. Your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. Focus on that word. I actually think it'll help you meditate too, or be in a space of more calm if you find a word that you can focus on. If you can find that word that you can focus on, and you can just keep saying like, oh, that's so delicious for all of these positive reasons. If I can list all these positive emotions, if I can list and put into words something physical for me to have to be able to correct it in my brain and make it something out of the physical, but something I still believe in, and then recognize that the things around me are still temporary, it makes it so much easier to exist with yourself, because you're not trying to control other people's emotions, people, places, things. You are literally just controlling yourself. Moonstone. So if you have moonstone, wear some moonstone here for the month of January. If you don't have it, find a beautiful picture of moonstone and take a screenshot or look at it every day on your phone. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness. Know it's trustworthy. So you haven't really let yourself trust yourself in a while, maybe because there's a lot of emotions that you are working on still to bring you up to that emotional frequency. But what I'm saying to you is like, stop working so hard on other things. If they don't make you feel good, don't focus on it. Look in a completely new direction. Choose a different word. Choose to have faith in something else in that instance. Because if you continue to look at things that no longer bring you joy, or that never brought you joy in the first place, all you're going to bring to you is more of those things. I can't say it more simply. I can't make it something that is any different for you. But if we continue in those habitual patterns, we will eventually bring about the things that we don't want. If the pattern feels like not good to us, if the pattern is in anger, if the pattern is in fear, if the pattern is in jealousy, or if the pattern is in frustration, you will continue to have that same pattern until you break the frequency, until you break the emotional, physical, spiritual, mental tie to that frequency. So start interrupting your current. Start just getting in the boat and getting in the river and letting it take you to a place that's fun and delicious. Focus on those fun and delicious parts. Let all the rest of it flow away from you, because you've already put into the source within you, into the universe, all of these things that you want. You've put it all out there. Even the things that you don't want, you have put out there. So if you know what you don't want, then you're really clear about what you do want. So why not just focus on those things? Like, I really do want to make sure that I'm drinking water every day. I really do think it feels so good when I say, I love you to my water before I drink it. I really know that I think it's important to love myself. I know that it feels so delicious when I'm laying in bed before I even open my eyes, and I list all the positive, grateful things that I have in my surrounding area, or even in my life. And they're as simple as, I love that I have a beautiful roof over my head. I love that I have heating or air conditioning. I love that I have clean running water that I can bathe in. I love that I have a working, running, beautiful toilet and sink and soap and shampoo and all of the things that you can think of that are easy. And that feels good. It feels easy. Focus in those directions. Don't focus in the directions that don't make you feel good. Move yourself up the emotional scale because you choose to, not because you are reactive to another person's emotions or their place that they're in, or at least how you perceive their place to be. Because everyone's just out there living their own life. They're out there having their own experiences, and you don't know where they were at yesterday or 5 minutes ago, or where they will be 5 minutes in the future. You know where you have the choice to put yourself, but you have no control over anyone else around you or how they react emotionally to where you're at. So just find a place that feels good. Do something that brings you joy, and don't fight so much against the joy that you should be bringing to your life. Find that one word, Gemini. Focus on it. If it happens to be, I'm really in sadness and I want to be angry, then focus in the anger direction. If it's, I'm really angry and I want to be frustrated, then get to that next place. Move yourself up the emotional scale. Challenge yourself to continue to move up the emotional scale because it's only for you. You're only doing it for you. It only changes your perception of reality. It will not change anyone else around you. All it's going to do is it's going to change how you perceive and see physically all the people around you. So if you're in a joyous, loving, amazing feeling place, you're going to only see that around you. It's when you look for it not to be there that you see it. So stop looking for it. Just have fun. Just have fun. Focus, find the word. Have fun. And that's all I have for you, Gemini. I really appreciate you being here. As always, love your water and love yourself. And I'll see you in the next video. Love you.